Okay, let's dive right in because we are on the verge of a massive, fundamental shift in how software businesses get built. Seriously, this could be the thing that turns that idea you've been kicking around into a real business, way faster than you ever thought possible.
I mean, just think about that for a second. What if you didn't need a whole team of coders or a fancy custom-built dashboard? What if you didn't need to raise tens of thousands of dollars just to get started? It sounds kind of crazy, but AI has completely rewritten the rulebook.
And this just lays it out so perfectly, right? The old way was like trying to climb Mount Everest. You needed a huge upfront investment, a whole team of specialists, and it took months, sometimes years. The new way, well, AI has basically flattened that mountain. The barrier to entry is practically gone.
To really get why this is such a huge deal, we need to take a quick look back at why building a software as a service company, a SaaS, was just so incredibly difficult for most people.
This right here, it's kind of shocking when you first see it. The actual useful part of an app, the core logic that solves your customer's problem, that was only about 20% of the work. The other 80%, that was just all the stuff you had to wrap around it, the packaging.
And that packaging was an absolute monster. We're talking about hiring developers, designers, setting up all the servers, building login systems, worrying about security, hooking up billing. I mean, the list goes on and on. All of that stuff had to be done before you could even get to the main feature. This is why most ideas never even got off the ground. But now, something really fundamental is changing. These AI assistants, they're not just simple little chatbots anymore. They are evolving into full-blown platforms. And that, right there, changes absolutely everything.
This new model is what we're calling skills as a service. Think of it this way. Instead of building the whole car from scratch, you're just building the engine. The AI platform, it gives you the chassis, the dashboard, the wheels. It handles all of that complex, expensive packaging for you.
And just look at the difference. The effort completely flips on its head. Now 90% of your time is spent on what actually matters. The core logic, the unique value, the engine. That whole packaging problem we talked about, it practically vanishes.
So you're probably wondering, okay, that sounds great, but how do I actually do this? Well, we can think of it as a ladder of opportunity with 5 clear steps you can climb.
And here they are. We're going to go from the absolute simplest way to get started all the way up to the most defensible, long-term business you can build. You can start right at level 1 and work your way up, or just jump in wherever you feel you fit best.
All right, level 1. This is the easiest entry point by far. You're basically creating a really smart set of instructions. You take your own expertise. Maybe you're a pro at reviewing legal contracts, or you have a unique research method, and you package it into a structured prompt the AI can follow. It's fast, it's simple, and it's the perfect place to start.
Level 2 kicks it up just a notch. Here you're building a simple script, like a little tool that can pull the transcript from a YouTube video or read a PDF. The key here isn't complexity, it's reliability. When a YouTube update breaks your tool, you're the one who fixes it. And that's exactly what people are happy to pay for.
Okay, now it starts to get really powerful. At level 3, you connect the AI to the real-world tools businesses already use every single day. Their CRM, their marketing software, you name it. A user can just say, hey, generate a report from last week's sales data, and boom, your skill makes it happen. You're not selling software, you're selling pure, unadulterated convenience. Then we get to level 4, back-end service skills. This is where you build your own separate service that the AI can tap into. And this is where it starts to look and feel like a real SaaS business with real SaaS economics. Just look at the leverage you get with this model.
Seriously, let those numbers sink in. With just 100 users, you could be pulling in nearly $2,000 a month. And your cost? Maybe $20 for a server. The margins are just incredible. And it's all because you don't have to build that expensive user interface. The AI platform handles all of that for you.
And finally, we get to level 5, the ultimate defensible position, your moat. Here, your core asset is unique, proprietary data that only you have. Could be market research, industry pricing data, whatever. Users can ask questions and get amazing insights from your data, but they never get the raw data itself. This is how you build a real, defensible, long-term business in this new world. So the opportunity is absolutely massive. But you knew there was a but, right? We need a serious dose of reality here, because there is a catch to building in this brand new space.
And here's the bottom line. You are building on shifting sands. These AI platforms are brand new, they change constantly, and an update could literally break your entire business overnight. And who's winning right now? It's the hardcore engineers who can ship new things at lightning speed. And the big companies, they're still standing on the sidelines, being super cautious. So yeah, it's a huge opportunity, but it is incredibly volatile.
All of this volatility forces you to make a really fundamental strategic choice. When you decide to build your business, are you going to build it on a foundation of sand or on a foundation of rock?
And this slide just nails the two paths you can take. Building on sand means you're creating these skills and tools. It's fast, it's exciting, you're riding the latest hype cycles, it's perfect for technical builders. Building on rock is slower. It's more about AI consulting and implementation, solving proven business problems. It's durable.
So ultimately, you have to match the path to your own strengths. Ask yourself, who are you? This whole skills as a service thing is a paradise for fast, technical builders. But the AI consulting route, the rock foundation, that's for the strategic thinkers, the problem solvers. One path is flashy, the other is durable. You have to choose what's right for you.
Because make no mistake, the AI economy isn't some far-off future thing. It's here right now. So the only question that really matters for you is the one on the screen. Where are you going to build?